Hi, this is Andrea Schulman again, and in today's quick law of attraction video, I want to talk about competition and the law of attraction. So in today's video, I'm really going to talk about how the idea of competition can often very much work against us and give you some ideas on how to look at your interaction with other people in a way that works for you in a much better way. But first, if you're watching this video on YouTube or on my website, please make sure to subscribe because I do put out new law of attraction videos just like this one every single week. Also, if you're watching this video specifically on YouTube, be sure to tap the bell and turn on your notifications so that you are notified whenever I put out a new video. All right, so let's go ahead and talk now about the law of attraction and competition. All right, so last week I made a video along this same theme, and I wanted to go a little bit further. If you haven't watched this video yet, it is called Manifest from a High Vibration. It's about inclusive versus exclusive desires, and there's probably going to be a link below if you want to check that one out if you haven't already seen it. But the idea really ties into this concept of competition, and so I want to expound on this concept a little bit more. Because a lot of times when people come to the law of attraction, we get really excited when we first learn about it because we start to see it as a conduit for us to become winners, maybe rather than losers. That may be one way that we look at it. Now, maybe I haven't had money my whole life, but now I can really show everybody how much cash I've got. Or maybe I haven't looked so hot my whole life, but now I can use the law of attraction. I can really show people that I'm better than them. And I'm not saying this is the case with everybody, all right, but it was definitely the case with me, and I've seen it with other people as well. This idea of wanting to use the law of attraction to have a competitive edge, to beat other people, and to somehow end up in a higher position than other people. Now, this is a way of going about things that really does work against us with the law of attraction, because the second we put ourselves in a place where we want to be a winner, and we want to win over losers, what we're doing is we're participating in a very separate experience with other people, and we're negating really a fundamental truth about existence, which is that existence is like this collective thing that's going on, that we are all intricately connected, that we are all infinitely bound together, that what one person does affects everybody else and affects the world at large. And so if any one piece of the puzzle is suffering or is losing, it actually has a butterfly effect that kind of cascades around the globe and impacts all of us negatively. So one of the things that's been helpful for me to kind of meditate on is looking at humanity kind of as if it's one body, as if we are all one body, that we are all a part of this one thing. Now, some of us are well suited to be eyes. Some of us are well suited to be ears or hands or certain parts of the brain. We, just like cells in the body, we all serve a different function in this body of humanity. And when we're all operating at our highest potential, the body of humanity operates at its peak, just like your body would be operating at its peak if all areas of it were well tended, in good physical condition, etc. Okay? And so when we have this idea of competition, what it's kind of like saying is like, okay, well, I'm an eye in the body of consciousness, but I don't like this finger over here, and I want to beat this finger. I want to kick this finger out. And so I'm going to use what I've got going here to denigrate that finger, to make it feel bad, to do whatever I can to limit its potential, its function. And in the grand scheme of things, that doesn't really work out for me as the eye, because the eye still needs the finger. I still need the finger to do certain things. If this index finger isn't working to its highest potential, there's a lot of things that aren't going to get done for my body that could have been done otherwise. And so I'm trying to come at this in a way to illuminate the idea that with the law of attraction, a lot of the things that we want to manifest, money, health, food, prosperity, cars, education, relationships, they are contingent on the other parts of the body doing their job. Okay, so for instance, let's say that I want to manifest a car, but you know how that usually works out? Usually it works out that I show up at a dealership and somebody's ordered that car, or I have to work with a particular guy on the phone who gets me the car that I want, and he's like the finger to my eye. I need that guy to do his job in order for me to get that thing that I want. Okay? Or perhaps it's money. Perhaps there's a check that gets mailed to you. Well, there's another part out there in the collective that mailed you that check. And so wishing poorly on other people, wishing for people to do worse than us is actually counterproductive, because we want everyone around us operating at their highest potential. Okay? Because if we're operating at our highest potential through a high vibration, we are aligning with other people who are doing the same, and then those people are able to do their jobs and help us all manifest collectively in a way that really works for us. One more way of looking at this, to close out this idea on competition and the law of attraction, is I'd also like you to think for a moment about, let's say that you really were the winner and you were able to best everybody. You had the best clothes, the best car, the best house, the best health, etc. But you lived in a neighborhood full of losers, full of people who did not have a nice house, did not have a nice car, did not have health, did not have wealth. They were living a more impoverished lifestyle. Would it really be fun for you to parade around the neighborhood with everything that you've got, surrounded by people who don't have? Or would it be more fun to live in a place where everybody had a nice car, everybody had money to spend, everybody had a smile on their face, everybody was healthy? Which of those two environments would be more fun to live in? Okay, and if you think about that, I think what you'll find is that living in the world where we're all operating at our highest potential benefits us. It benefits us just on the exterior of how nice our world looks, but it also benefits us through the law of attraction in the ability to manifest through other people. Okay, by contrast, when we're very competitive, what we're really trying to do is get into that other neighborhood where we're the big winner and everybody else is a loser. And that kind of neighborhood probably isn't one that you'd really want to live in. Thanks for watching today's quick law of attraction video. Just a reminder, I do have a membership website that is chock full of extended law of attraction videos. And if you'd like to check that out, there's probably a link below in the description that'll take you to that information, or you can just go directly to my website at raiseyourvibrationtoday.com. Thanks so much for watching today's video, and make sure to have a great day. Bye-bye.